our Fox Focus this morning, we're talking about rape prevention and self-defense. And Mark Geis from Drury University Safety and Security and Drury Assistant Professor of Business Administration, Amy Lewis, both join us this morning to talk about rape prevention and show us a couple of self-defense moves. Mark and Amy, thanks so much for coming in this morning. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Now, most of self-defense, I understand, is awareness and risk reduction. Talk about that.
Exactly. You know, we really think about self-defense as the physical component. We overlook that in most cases, by the time it gets to a physical confrontation, it's really out of hand. So they say that 90% of our safety and security types of interventions are that paying attention to your surroundings, projecting an air of confidence.
Like knowing your surroundings, project confidence, like you said, trust your gut, have a game plan. Now, you guys actually have a class coming up that teaches self-defense. Talk about the class and what it teaches.
Well, we're going to be hosting an 8-hour training class that is going to certify instructors to go back to their organization and then teach a 2-hour class to their church members or their organization or whoever they're coming from. And we've got a number of campus safety and security officers, police officers, things like that are coming in to take our 8-hour class.
And when is that class?
It's on Wednesday, July 30th. It'll run the full day from 8 a.m. till 5.
Okay, and so show me some moves, if you would, just some self-defense moves you guys were talking about. You'll show in the class.
Sure. Just a very simple one. If Mark were to grab me, we can think about a lot of self-defense, especially against women, involves trying to take you someplace else to do something bad. So if he's grabbing me and trying to control me, my natural reaction might be to try to pull away, and we're kind of playing tug of war here. Mark's bigger than me. He's got, some size on me. If we're playing tug of war, he's going to win. So if instead of thinking about trying to pull back from him, I instead think about how his grab is, the only way for me to get out of this is to go against his thumb. So instead of a backwards motion, if we're thinking more of a twisting out type of motion, that's going to be a lot more effective for us.
Absolutely, because the thumb is obviously the weaker part of the grip.
Not going to go through his hand, yeah.
Are there any other moves going out that you could show us?
We could also just kind of modify that. If he were very much bigger than me and stronger, or if he was grabbing me with both hands, well, then there's no working against the thumb I could do. So instead, if I'm really thinking I need to power it out, I could grab over top. And now as I step back, I can pull up with my arm, powering through that way. And that's going to, again, really double my strength. That's
very interesting. Never actually saw that move right there. Now, is this class something you have to be in really good shape to be in, or can anyone take this class?
Not at all. This is going to train the trainer class. So we're trying to teach people to be able to offer this to people in their community. A reasonable level of fitness, just like you would go to the gym, but really what's more important is a desire to try to help women in your community.
Absolutely. Here's all the information for the self-awareness and familiarization exchange course. Wednesday, July 30th, 8 a.m. As you heard, it's at the Finley Student Center, Drury University, offered by the National Self-Defense Institute. There's a number you can call, 417-873-7869. It's $185 to register, and the deadline is July the 18th. And Mark and Amy, thanks so much for coming in this morning and showing us some moves. We appreciate it. Thank you. And coming up a little bit later in sports, the Missouri State Lady Bears have released their 2008-2009 schedule. We'll let you know